Pickup truck is a 2020 Ram Laramie because based on the information that you gave me. You told me that you have children. You do a lot of traveling for soccer events and football events with the children, that you need something that's comfortable, but you also need something that works like a truck and drives like a car. This truck will fit all the needs and it's well within the budget you set aside for this. So let me start with the features on the vehicle, okay? This is 4x4. You said you have the farm and the area that you work and you go out in the field, so it's be perfect for that. The safety features on this vehicle include the multi-stage front airbags, the front and side airbags, supplemental side curtain airbags, the backup camera, which is on a 12-inch screen. This has a differential rear end with 321, which will give you that pulling power you're looking for. This has a class 4 receiver hitch, the 7-pin wiring harness that will activate the brakes on your horse trailer that you pull, push button start, remote start system, proximity keyless entry, and I'll show you more about that later. That's a really nice feature for your family. This has the ready alert braking, the Ram brake support, the dampened tailgate, the tire fill alert, active front air dams, and the capless fuel fill. It also has for interior features the Uconnect with an 8.4-inch display screen, Apple CarPlay, Google Android, which is great for the children because they can activate and use their devices while you're traveling, and the vehicle also has Wi-Fi. So while you're traveling, they can use their devices to occupy their time. This has the media hub, the integrated voice commands. The reason I think that voice command is very important is because many states have eliminated the ability to hold your cell phone while driving. You can activate your phone all by voice commands, be within the laws. Another thing I think is very good here is it has the 115-volt power outlet for your children to run their devices and maybe a small TV or something of that nature. It has the 9 amplified speakers and subwoofers. It has the dual climate control, so if your husband on one side wants to lower his temperature and you're a little cold, you can change the temperature on the passenger side or driver's side, wherever you're at. Heated steering wheel for those cold mornings. Tilt and telescopic steering wheel as well. This has the power adjustable pedals with memory, so when you set your seat adjustments and your pedals, it will fit for your husband and for yourself depending on who's driving the vehicle. And that's all by a touch of a button. Heated front seats for those cold mornings, ventilated seats for the hot afternoons, and has a second row storage bins, which I will show you more. Power sliding rear mirror window, and the exterior is ivory white tri-coat, and it has trim leather bucket seats, okay? And all this for only, I don't know the price here, about $68.85. So well within the budget that we set aside, and this will give you all the amenities. Let me start right here. This is proximity key that I spoke about. You can do entry and exit with this, so it will lock and unlock the doors without taking the, I must have to do this. There it goes. So it'll unlock the door without having the key. You can have the key in your pocket. You see the power passenger seat right here. Has a step assist to get in. Has lumbar support on that seat. You'll notice it has the large mirrors for trailing your horse trailer and your camper. So it has that capacity. We'll move around the front. It does have the 1500 Hemi 5.7. What that gives you, it gives you 12,675 pounds of towing capacity. So you'll be well under the weight ratios that you need for your vehicle, okay? Let's move over here. It has the tow hooks in the front. It also has the park sensors. And these park sensors are also on the side. So if you're parking the truck and you have a little trouble viewing the obstacles in front of you, it will let you know that something's there. Small child, a pole, another car, whatever it is, okay? Let's move over to the driver's seat. Would you like to get in?
Sure. What's the overall safety rating?
The overall safety rating is a 5-star safety rating on this vehicle. Anything that Ram makes is going to have a safety rating. Right here is where you adjust your foot pedals, your automatic headlights. This is your tilt and telescopic right here, and it will pull out. So it's adjustable for you and for Mr. This has the memory seat buttons right here. This is your power controls for your seat with your lumbar support. Let's lower that back. It looks like it's a little straight up. How's that? Steering wheel controls, a 12-inch screen.
Oh wow, that's the biggest touchscreen I've ever seen.
That is the largest touchscreen in the industry. It also has an integrated brake system, so your trailer brakes will activate from the truck. When you use the brakes here, it will activate to the truck, okay? And you don't have to worry about installing that. That is all pre-installed for you, and it's integrated. This is a garage door opener. This is all your controls for your lights, interior and exterior. This is your window control right here for the back sliding rear mirror, or window, I'm sorry. Another thing that's real nice feature is a push button start, so you don't have to have the key to activate that.
I really like how this is over here, of changing gears, because if it's here, it's just annoying.
It does block your console. Let me walk around and get in the passenger seat, okay? You can stay there. I was going to show you some features there.
Oh. Sorry, I didn't listen. Okay.
Grab handles to get in and out.
Nice.
Here's the integrated braking system. Cup holders right here. Coin holder right here. You'll notice the large console.
Could fit a purse in there. Maybe 2 purses.
Oh, so it has 2 compartments.
Awesome.
Here is the automatic 4-wheel drive and 2-wheel drive controls for that, and it is on the push button on the move, so you can do it while moving. You'll notice that it has a large glove box. Some other things I wanted to show you are in the rear of the truck, so I'm walking around there. You'll notice the large cabin for the children. The power outlet in the center for your children to use their devices, and it also has the hookups for their devices, their iPhones and Apple devices. Also, they have
Rear
AC
air.
vents.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
ma'am.
very awesome.
They have cup holders right there and storage pockets on the seat. There are storage compartments down here. You'll notice that there's a tie down right here, so if you have an item that you're carrying, like a TV or something of that nature, you can strap it in here for safety where it won't fall. And there are storage compartments under the floor, so the children can put some of their items in the storage compartment that won't be in the way. Now, something else I wanted to show you. It talked about on the sticker, no gas cap. Put the gas hose right in there. These Ram boxes are also, they open by the key.
Wow.
This is fillable, so you can put liquids, ice, things of that nature for your events, and they are drainable, so you pull the plug and it drains. There's also a cargo light right here and an outlet right here. This has a safety device. If for any reason anybody were in there, they can get out, and it glows in the dark. So another feature on this particular truck that I really thought was interesting was the step to get in the rear.
That's
So it
awesome.
stows away very nicely. It has the backup sensors. When you're backing up and you get within 5 feet of something, it alarms you to let you know you get within 5 feet of that. On the window sticker, I mentioned the dampening door, tailgate. Look how light that is. Just try that out. Put that back up. One hand. Isn't that amazing? 2 hands for you.
Yeah, 2 hands for me, because I've reached this.
So this also has a lighted cargo area. This is a divider that you can actually move to hold your items in. And it's a
That's really
sliding, locking, it's a sliding
Has
tie
anyone
down.
ever done that before?
Absolutely. What happens is you have a device, something in here that you're towing or hauling.
No, I mean any other brands.
Not that I'm aware of. They make some versions of this, but not like this, okay? Let me show you this. Passenger seat. Up right up in there. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to tell you about was Ram was Truck of the Year for 2020, 2019 also. But I want to mention why buy from our dealership. Our dealership is a local dealership. They'll take good care of your family after the sale. Mr. Lamb has been in business since 1984. And he's going to be here when you need him, okay? Let me pop in the driver's seat, okay? Ready?
Oh, and you have a 12 volt up here too, huh?
Yes, you do. There's so many features on this vehicle that you'll probably own it for a year and realize, wait a minute, I have this and I have that. Let's buckle up.
I really like the seats.
You know, something else about the seats is that being leather, they're very durable for the children and their friends when you have the, entertaining friends. Another thing that's very safe about this vehicle is you have the assist. So if you have an accident or you're involved in an accident, you can push that button for assistance, or the vehicle will sense that something is wrong. You've been in a collision whenever the airbags deploy, and will notify the authorities immediately.
Uh-oh.
Somebody didn't get, we almost lost Scott. You'll notice it also has the blind spot detection in the mirrors.
Yeah.
So if someone's beside you, it will alarm you that not to change lanes on top of them. It will be an audible alert if you have your blinker on and something's beside you or somebody's beside you. It will alarm you of that. So it's a very good safety feature. You'll notice for towing it has the small mirrors to help you.
Yeah, I really like that it has the small blind spot mirrors and the signal.
Yes.
For detection or whatever.
It does have the signal, the indicator in the mirrors on the front. So if you're turning, the person in front of you will know that your blinker is on.
Wow, this thing turns really nice corners very well.
It's very smooth. It works like a truck, but it also drives like a family vehicle. And again, the towing capacity is just where you need to be. And it's in your...
And what would that be again?
12,650 pounds.
Nice.
And your camper is about 7,500. It'll be more than adequate with a full camper. And for all the items that you're taking with your family.
And this screen is incredible.
It's
like,
12-inch screen. I don't know.
No one will ever have a problem seeing it.
Watch this backup camera. Look at that. It's like a TV.
That is crystal clear. Wow.
This is where you do all of your seat controls, your steering wheel controls for the heated steering wheel. Backup camera, you can change the backup camera. That's where the ventilated seats are. Mirror dimming, heated seats. Let me ask you this, Noelle. If the terms and conditions are agreeable, can we do business today?
Definitely.
Thank you. Let's go and see what JR can do for us.
All right, very good. Scott has a couple questions for you, JR.
Yes, sir. We start it back up for some AC?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So, obviously we told you we were doing this for purposes so that you can train your sales force to see how good you are at it. So what do you think you did well there?
Well, I tried to hit on all the things that was asked of me, make sure the tow capacity, make sure it was met their needs, mention the features and benefits, and why buy from Crystal. So I think those are things I did were positive.
Yeah, and you didn't hesitate on any questions. You knew what to answer, you know, immediately.
Thank you.
Very nice. And what do you think you could have improved on?
Well, the probably weaknesses are electronics for me. I need to spend more time in the vehicles and learn those electronics. Like I know in there it said that we wanted to hook the phone up, but I have never hooked the phone up on this as of yet.
Okay. Do you feel like you can train on this though?
Oh yeah, well, you know, I think when doing the training, it can be an interactive training scenario, and we did do a walk around where I had the salespeople interacting. So in that situation, yes, very much so, because I'll get their feedback and I'll add feedback to it, and it's actually a little easier that way than doing it, you know, one-ended, you know.
Okay, great. So just to follow up with a couple other things to make sure we know what we're training on. The question is, why is money down good for the customer?
Money's down is good for the customer because it puts them in an equity position. It keeps them with a lower payment.
Okay.
And so they don't have a large payment every month, and it puts them in a better equity position.
Okay.
And it will give them more favorable terms with the bank.
How many miles to the gallon does this get?
It's going to be on the window sticker. It averages 19 miles per gallon. That's city and highway miles.
To follow up with what I was asking, why is a shorter term good for the customer?
Shorter term for the customer is definitely an equity situation. Helps them be in a better equity position quicker.
Okay. And what are the benefits of bringing the customer inside right after the greeting?
The benefits of bringing the customer inside right after the greeting is to get their wants and needs. If you don't know what they want and need, you're going to show them the wrong vehicle, and it's just going to be wasting the customer's time. So we want to make the customer's time of the highest importance, and we don't want to waste their valuable time. Making sure we find the right vehicle to fit their needs right to begin with.
All right. Good job.